He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Now here's Maxey. Still no points. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
That's a heads-up play that time by Maxey, creating offense for others.
MP outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us.
Just like what I had for breakfast this morning, a big old donut with the big hole in the center of the team. Look, Embiid plays with the edge. Incredibly productive at both ends.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the 76ers. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
76ers trail by 9. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Pass to Edgecombe. And here is Maxey. He's scoreless. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP left side. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 32 points.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Back to Maxey from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror. Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
George, no good.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Pure from 3-point range.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Georgia's shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Great open look there. George has got 16 points.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
MP outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But, Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Gideon White showing some real promise.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
MP, that was good.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Pass to George. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he is such a versatile scorer, and once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
George outside. Pass to Edgecombe from outside the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Edgecombe's got 7 points in the game.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. George for 3, and Philadelphia. Hits again from deep.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
MP scanning the floor. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 53 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Nice shot by George.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Count it. MP's got 55.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Smith out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Herder in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Jones from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Gordon outside. And here's Maxey outside. And the 76ers another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Smith with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready.
Checked in for Chicago. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Edwards. Watford comes in for Oubre. George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's George. Over MP. And George with the basket on the assist from Edgecombe. George has got 15 points here in the second half. From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Thanks to AT&T. Another bucket. Wow.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. George's shot is off.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Connects from downtown.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Chicago leading by 22. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will give them connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high water mark for triples.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
Here's MP. And good! There's another! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And the jam by George.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly...
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Luka, and David.
And another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20? BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that...
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I was thinking if I don't get back on defense, coach is going to sub me out. That's a joke. I don't know.